When the Lord God made the universe, there were no plants on the earth and no seeds had sprouted, because he had not sent any rain, and there was no one to cultivate the land. But water would come up from beneath the surface and water the ground. Then the Lord God took some soil from the ground and formed a man out of it. He breathed life-giving breath into his nostrils, and the man began to live. Then the Lord God planted a garden in Eden, in the east, and there he put the man he had formed. He made all kinds of beautiful trees grow there and produce good fruit.
I'm the Garden of Eden. River watering the garden flowed from Eden. From there it was separated into 4 headwaters. The name of the first is the Pishon. It went through the entire land of Havilah, where there is gold. The name of the second river is the Gihon. It winds through the entire land of Cush. The name of the third river is Tigris. It runs along the east side of Ashur. And the fourth river is Euphrates.
And garden. He told him, "You may eat the fruit of any tree in the garden, except the tree that gives knowledge of what is good and what is bad. You must not eat the fruit of that tree. If you do, you will die the same day." Then the Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to live alone. I will make a suitable companion to help him." So he took some soil from the ground and formed all the animals and all the birds. Then he brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And that is how they all got their names. So the man named all the birds and all the animals, but not one of them was a suitable companion to help him. Then the Lord God made the man fall into a deep sleep. And while he was sleeping, he took out one of the man's ribs and closed up the flesh. He formed a woman out of the rib and brought her to him. Then the man said,
"She is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, and for she was taken out of man."
Woman is her name because she was taken out of man. That is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united with his wife, and they become one. The man and the woman were both naked, but they were not embarrassed. Now the snake was the most cunning animal that the Lord God had made. The snake asked the woman,
"Did God really tell you not to eat fruit from any tree in the garden?"
"You may eat the fruit of any tree in the garden, except the tree in the middle of it. God told us not to eat the fruit of that tree or even touch it. If we do, we will die."
"That's not true. You will not die. God said that because when you eat it, you'll be like God and know what is good and what is bad."
The woman saw how beautiful the tree was and how good its fruit would be to eat, and she thought how wonderful it would be to become wise. So she took some of the fruit and ate it. Then she gave some to her husband, and he also ate it. As soon as they had eaten it, they were given understanding and realized that they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and covered themselves. The Lord God called out to the man,
"Where are you?"
"I heard you in the garden. I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid."
"Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?"
"The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it."
"What is this you have done?"
"The snake tricked me into eating it."
"Cursed are you above all the livestock and all the wild animals. You will crawl on your belly and you will eat dust all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring. I will greatly increase your pain in childbearing. With pain you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." "You listened to your wife and ate the fruit which I told you not to eat. Because of what you have done, the ground will be under a curse. You will have to work hard all your life to make it produce enough food for you. It will produce weeds and thorns, and you will have to eat wild plants. You will have to work hard and sweat to make the soil produce anything, until you go back to the soil from which you were formed. You were made from soil, and you will become soil again." So the Lord God sent them out of the Garden of Eden and made them cultivate the soil from which they had been formed.
Then at the east side of the garden he put living creatures and a flaming sword which turned in all directions. This was to keep anyone from coming near the tree that gives life.
Now I am the god of the tree of knowledge and good. No one can come close to me.
I am Betty. I'm Eve in the drama Adam and Eve.
Hi guys, I'm Tom. I act as Adam&eve for this short movie.
Hi, my name is Carrie. I act as God in this film.
Hi, I'm Roscoe. I'm the disgusting rabbit and the tree. My name's Andrew. I play Garden of Eden.
Hi, I'm Leona. I'm a snake